Here we go. All right. Welcome to 11:11 Mountain Standard Time, Live with Love. It's a pleasure to have you here. It's a pleasure to have me here. Sometimes there's so many light things that can just pop up, pop their little heads up as you're ready to take on different tasks, right? So welcome here. I am Love. It's a pleasure to meet you. And here I am in my summertime professional unprofessionalism, which is okay, right? As long as we show up, that's what's important. So, what's coming in today? I'm going to pull some cards. I pulled some cards last night, and the cards that came up were Leap of Faith, Surrender, Reach for the Stars. And in those messages, I was like, wow, that's absolutely perfect for what I'm doing. I will be offering a Leap of Faith course, experience, whatever you may call it, coming soon. So stay around for that. And yeah, let me just feel a little and center in, because it's a little bit of a combobulated day, it seems. Like it started out pretty calm, and then all of a sudden it was like whoosh. So I'm going to take a deep breath. If you'll take a deep breath with me, it just helps kind of even out the energy. And release. So many of us have times in our day where things are calm and then where they get all chaotic. And sometimes it seems like an avalanche just like comes in and sweeps you away, right? But we have the ability through our breath, through our presence, to get into that space where we can calm the nervous system, where we can rebalance things out. I've been noticing lately, and it's happened a couple times in different situations. This is like the second time where I'm noticing where information, lots of information is coming in on a certain subject for me, or there's people that are assisting me along in my path, and my nervous system, which is what we do here, we tune into our nervous system, we turn to our breath, we get to that space of heart where we can actually then refer to the mind as the witness, as the observer, and be like, do I actually have to do this at this time? Do I have to take care of this at this time? The brain wants to continue the momentum it's like a momentum. I don't know that I would call it survival mode, but those cards that came in last night, the surrender, the leap of faith, reaching for the stars, it's about trust. The more we practice sensing into ourselves, sensing into and asking questions like, what is the driving force of this vehicle right now? This vehicle right here, this wonderful vehicle of yours, what is the driving force right now? Is it heart or is it mind? And can we bring coherence between both? Can we merge them? Right here. This is where our prayer position comes into play, right? Oftentimes we're like, please bring calm or balance or peace, or, what are those things that we're asking, please, can I have these things? And really, yes, the answer is yes. You have the ability to have all those things right here, right now, when you calm your nervous system with breath, when we surrender, when we take a leap of faith, and when we reach for the joy, when we reach for the stars. Because you, my friend, are stardust, right? So you're not from here. If you didn't know already, if you didn't feel like you were included here on this planet or feel like you belonged to anyone, any group, any friends, any workplace, any place, welcome. Welcome here and welcome back, because you've been here before. You've been here many times, many lifetimes, and for some reason this is coming in. You're a star seed, you're a, what they call light worker, light walker. You walk the way of the heart. And then there's all these contrasts that come into your experience throughout your day. So welcome. Welcome here. Exactly. Namaste. So, thank you, Zen Mind. And welcome back to the show. This, I don't know if you want to call it a podcast. I have these 11:11 Mountain Standard Time lives weekly, Monday, Wednesday, Friday currently. And oftentimes, even before these show up, sometimes I have a calm day and sometimes it's not so calm. And it's like today where I'm just like, woo! And you can probably tell by my energy, because it takes a lot of self-initiation to actually initiate the calm. Remind myself to breathe while I speak with you, right? Remind myself to get centered in the heart. And so I'm being reminded to tell you that if you're feeling like you don't belong in this world, it's because you're not from here. None of us are from here necessarily. And we are here to assist and shine our light, be a beacon of light in many ways. So there was that bit to remind you that if you're a weirdo out there, it's okay. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to be unusual. It's okay to show up to your lives in your bathing suit and bring forth your light. It's okay. It's okay to dance wildly and in your feminist quality, that, not feminist, but like that, what do I want to say, that feminine quality or that masculine quality that you are. No matter what gender you are, it's okay. It's okay to show up for yourself and to show up for others in the shining beacon of light that you are. So I'm being reminded to tell you guys that. Yes, being mindful in every moment, reading the comments here. We are just beings of light. Yes, we get to kind of tell ourselves what the norm is for us. There's going to be a lot of different opinions out there. There's a lot of different lenses that a person can look through. And we just remember. We're here to remember who we are. If you're looking out there and you're looking for your purpose, and you've been on the spiritual energetic path for quite some time, and you're discombobulated because you're like, I know I have a purpose. What is that purpose? Guess what? I'm going to tell you right now. You have solved your purpose. Why? Because you are showing up right here, right now, for yourself, whether live or on the replay. Your purpose alone is to remember. Remember who it is that you truly are. Not the persona that you put on for people, not the masks that we wear or the chameleons that we turn into in order to like avoid confrontation, right? There's all those, what, flight, freeze, fawn, there's a fourth one that often happens, right? Where we change ourselves, and I do this all the time. Sometimes I feel like it could be a defense mechanism. Other times I find that it serves me very well because the people that I find that work with me in these sacred containers, I'm able to tune in. I'm able to tune into their frequency. Oftentimes, I'm able to calm their frequency if I see that something needs calming. Maybe some of you also have this ability to calm someone with your words. It's not even your words. It's not what you're saying. It's with your frequency, your presence with them. They feel seen. They feel heard. They feel like they matter, you know? That's why I show up at these lives and I say, I love you. I love you. I love that the soul that you are. I love what you want to be, what you want to do, what you want to become. Why do I love you? I know not who you are. Why do I love you? I love you because you are me. I am you. We are one. The message of one co-creation. That's what this is all about. This is what this channel is about. It's about the energy. It's about the resonance. It's about what you want to beam forward into the world, right? So, the cards I pulled yesterday. Surrendering, taking a leap of faith, reaching for the stars. How do we do this in our daily life? How do we work this? How do we make this practical? We feel. A lot of the time we feel and we ask questions. Before I got on this live, I had people I was trying to communicate because there was someone coming to town. There was someone coming to town, and when someone comes to town, I like to greet them properly. I like to be there when they arrive. I like to maybe have food already in play, or have the ability to say, hey, you know what, let's go out to eat. You're here, that's wonderful, let's put down your stuff and let's go somewhere pretty. Let's go somewhere we can be by water. And I wasn't able to do that today. I had to release that. I had to let go of the idea of liking to be a good host. One, because I was going to arrive here with all of you lovely people. And two, those others that would normally greet them were still in the midst of cleanup, basically. Cleanup from a camp out. And here I was, and I'm like, wow, it's kind of rude for us not to be present here for these ones that are coming to spend time, right? But life happens. I simply messaged, I explained, and I said, hey, I'm leaving the door open for you. Make yourself at home. The others will be here soon. I have an appointment I must keep, but I will be back later, right? So you just kind of move through the flow. You communicate. I tried communicating with the ones that were arriving. They were not great at communicating. And then after that communication, or so-called communication, I was asking myself, am I overdoing it? Am I over wanting to involve people? And that's still something I'm going to look at on my own after this live. But my point is, I was able to surrender that ability of what I think it normally looks like, or what I think should look like. And I tell people most often on this live, stop shitting on people. That means stop shitting on yourself as well. You could do this, you could do that, and I can do this, right? I chose to show up here. I can change my plans around a little bit and show up here. I'm also to go take care of official business. And so this leads me to point 2 of today. Twice I've been assisted, and I've asked for assistance in regards to a certain matter, right? Certain matters. There are 2 distinct different matters, and then there's like a third one flying out there somewhere, right? And maybe a fourth one that hasn't really been entertained. And when I say it hasn't really been entertained is because I try and be very mindful of where my energy is flowing. When you have a thought, you have a period of time before it becomes into manifestation where you want your energy to flow, and if you decide to continue with that thought. It is not an easy practice. It does take practice and time to have a thought flow in, because a lot of time we do this unconsciously. And so the thought comes in, and then sometimes we daydream. We daydream into that thought. And if you can catch yourself daydreaming into that thought, you can then pause, take a deep breath, and ask yourself, okay, was that real? Was it past? Or was it future? Does it have anything to do with the now? If it has nothing to do with the now, you can say no, it doesn't. If it was future or past, you can pinpoint it. To give you a little hint of how I tend to get myself out of that daydreaming. And when I say daydreaming, I mean the unconscious kind of not helpful daydream, where we're just somewhere else instead of in our now. And so one of the things I do when I find myself in that state is I'll actually, as I notice it's happening, I will look up and I will look to the side and I will bring my eyes back around, kind of like a sort of a semicircle, like a little bit of a spiral to bring myself back here. And then I notice and I ask the questions: past, present, or future, or completely fictitious. And depending on what the completely fictitious is it helpful? Is it fun fictitious, like when you were a kid and you were daydreaming about unicorns or spaceships, right? Or is it the type of daydreaming that is fulfilling a negative thought that you have and you are following the thread, following those breadcrumbs? We don't want to follow those breadcrumbs. We want to reroute ourselves and leave the path of those breadcrumbs and return back to the place of the heart, the soul, and connect the mind and the heart together. When you ask these different questions, when you notice that this is happening and bringing yourself back to here, then you're at the source of where you are. Those breadcrumbs that normally we've been taught through our fairy tales, can lead us to where we need to go, or can lead another one to follow us where we've been and where we want to meet up. The source of who you are is right here. So when you find yourself oftentimes in the thoughts or the emotions that are drawing you away, how can you tell? You can tell by how you feel. If you are starting to feel any type of anxiety, stress, tightness in the chest, in the belly, you are following a breadcrumb that is leading you down the path of a lower polarity thought. When you are feeling very light, very free, very clear, you are following the thread back to the source of who you are, back to your connection with the earth, back to your connection with the cosmos, and you're meeting right here in the middle of your Magdalene heart. What is your Magdalene heart? The Magdalens is not just a one person, Mary Magdalene. There was a group of Magdalens. There was a group of the White Brotherhood. This all has to do with the Essenes. So if this is interesting to you, I would say look up the Essenes, look up Anna, Jesus' grandmother. It's an audiobook on YouTube. And explore the area of the Essenes and the Magdalene heart. What it is, it's also described as your threefold flame. And your threefold flame is the balance of your love, wisdom, and your power, your empowerment. So we've got the pink, the gold, and then the blue, right? And recently we had a connection with the star of Sirius, an alignment happening between our planet, our conduit, this vessel right here, the star of Sirius, and the sun. And the star of Sirius is what they would call, I haven't heard it called this before, but our spiritual sun, our energetic sun. We have more than one sun. We actually have more than one physical sun, but that's something for you to look up at another time. Hi guys, just saying hello to the chatters. Thanks for being here. Yes, welcome, pay attention. Follow the breadcrumbs. Follow the breadcrumbs here. This is where it has led you, right? To my 1111 Live with Love. So, the Sirius connection connected us recently, yesterday, and still continues to connect us to the blue ray. The blue ray can be connected in many different ways through certain blue crystals that you enjoy. Labradorite and quartz crystal, labradorite, that's the name of it. And is it called soap crystal? It might come to me. It will come to me. There's a sopalite, not opalite, sopalite. type crystal. If you guys know what I'm talking about, feel free to put it in the chat. There are crystals you can connect with during this time. You can connect to any of the blue beings that are out there, the avians, the bird type beings, Syrians, Archangel Michael. So just connect right now. Take a deep breath in and release. Notice your body. Notice the space. I know that many of you that arrive here will appreciate the different subject matter and the possible jibber jabber, and some of you will not, and that's okay. But there is a frequency I'm being like kind of told right now. It's like an impression. It's not like a voice, but it's an impression that to remind myself that it is not necessarily necessary for me to connect all the subject lines, but that whatever you're receiving energetically here is important for you. Yes. Okay, so take a deep breath. I'm being asked to breathe. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in your cosmic blue ray light. This blue ray is a part of you, and it is a part of the codes within your DNA. Yes, you actually have more than a 2-strand DNA system. Keep getting like 12 and 24. There are things known as junk DNA in our world. There is no junk DNA. All of our DNA is being activated in different time frames and in different places. Okay, take a deep breath again. And release. So the frequencies that you are receiving from this conduit is a resonance that will stay with you in your day. It's a resonance that will turn on and tune you in to different parts of you. That's cool. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Feel. Enjoy. Enjoy your breath. Enjoy your freedom of breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Notice your freeness right here in this time. Whether you realize it or not, you are constantly being lit up or dumbed down with the resonances that are in your world. By you being here right now, this is you lightening up. Feel the lightening up. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Now do the same, but through your belly. Breathe in. Hold. And breathe out. Releasing all the air out of your body till nothing's left. Wonderful. Breathe in. And breathe out. Your physical senses pick up many of the frequencies, the resonances that you are being fed on a daily basis, both by your choice and both not necessarily. One may see by choice, for they are affecting the environment you are in. So, by you making conscious effort, conscious choice throughout your day to be here with this one, this conduit, or to be with other conduits, or to be with you for you are a channel, you are a conduit, and be with you within your breath. Be out in nature, ground with the Earth Mother herself, grounds you back into your body and stabilizes your nervous system throughout your day. Those that say they have no time for this, think again. There is plenty of time in your day. Although this is spoken of as mostly an illusion, the concept of time, what if I told you right here, right now, you have time? You had time to press play. You had time to select this video. You had time to stick around to see where this was going and breathe. Where this is going is right back to you. It's here. It starts here with you. You are important. You are loved. And your light shines no matter what mood you're in. You cannot dim your light. Your emotions can come in through your thoughts and feel like it's dumbing down or dimming the reflection of who you are. You can never dim the reflection of who you are, for you are a reflection of Source consciousness. You are a reflection of Source consciousness. So shine, dear ones, shine bright, reach for the stars, surrender to your inner being, your soul self, your I am presence. Your super conscious self is awaiting communication with you. Have a conversation with yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror, into your eyes, and soul gaze with yourself. That highest aspect that speaks, just as we are speaking here, through this conduit, speaks also to you if you allow time to hear. Most often, this can happen in intuitive nudges. Take a turn here, go into this store, go talk to this person. You don't know why, and there might be a mind that comes in that says you don't need that right now. But then if you continue without the mind, miraculous things happen. All of a sudden you find yourself in a synchronistic experience that adds to your life or that answers a question that you have been asking. Surrender. Take a leap of faith. Reach for the stars. We love you, we love you, we love you. And we will leave it here in this now. Know that you will be activating throughout the day. Shine your radiant blue ray light that you are absorbing at this time. Take conscious awareness and radiate this blue ray light as you are conduits at this time. All of humanity, whether they know it or not, are connecting to this energy. Deep breath in. Release. Yes. Enjoy the rest of your days. We love you. All right, guys, just anchor that in. That was a different type of energy that came in than what I feel like I've felt before. What I'm noticing right now is just like this immense heart, opening, joy, and physically I'm noticing that my legs are crossed. Many times in the energetic community, people are always like, okay, sit straight up, keep your channel straight, or lay flat down, legs uncrossed, hands uncrossed, right? I'm just noticing that even with my legs crossed, that information came through. Just taking note, really, not criticizing, just taking note. I think there are times when there are certain energies that come in, and if it's necessary to uncross anything, if that's coming through our channel, I believe that we will be told to uncross. All right, guys. Great to have you here. Wow, throat clearing happening. I'm not sure why. Does it sound kind of sexy? It's like that sexy kind of... Oh, notice it's clearing. Look at this. Ah, 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 ah. Wow. Okay. So some of us in this collective needed some throat clearing. You're welcome. Thank you for being here, Tony De La Rosso, Flying Girl Giraffe. I love that. Jesus Martinez, Zen Mind. Thank you guys for participating in the chat. Sometimes I have time to participate with you more. Other times it's more just kind of a follow-up. I hope you guys enjoyed the energies today. Surrender, leap of faith, reach for the stars. By the way, I will have a leap of faith course coming up for you guys to join me join me in my ums as I offer that course to you guys. It's coming together, and I'll let you guys know when my website is available for you guys to purchase that and then join me for that leap of faith, because we will be taking that leap of faith together, my friends. Most definitely. I'm very excited. I'm sure I'm a little bit nervous, but it will all come about. I'm sure there's going to be some channeling coming through me during that leap of faith class, course, experience, journey, and we will see where it leads us and where it leads all of you. So, as always, I am, we are one. One heart, one light, one love, purely unified. Enjoy the rest of your day. I love you. Until next time, Friday, 11:11 Mountain Standard Time, live with love. It's a pleasure to have you here, and I look forward to more of our interactions. Have a fantastic, fun day.